look at all the stones, that fancy pear cut, the stones going down the side, the stones at the top and the bottom, that European like piercing work in the back. It's what? It was a D logo. Oh, with the D logo. Yes, yes. So you know you have the JDousset. And then, of course, the look of the perfect emerald, brand new. And the emeralds have been some of your most successful stones, Jean. Well, my mission, if you will, is to bring you the world of diamonds and the world of gemstones. There are really only 5 gemstones: diamonds, rubies, sapphires, emeralds. 4 gemstones, I'm sorry. And this is what I really thought about since the beginning, is that can I replicate the look of the finest Colombian emeralds in the stones that I will use? And you will know, if you've seen this collection since the beginning, that we've consistently used one color and one color only. It's that garden green that you only find in Muso, which is a mine in Colombia from the 15th century. Think of it. People went there and discovered this green stone that once it was cut and polished has this incredible luster. Well, that's exactly that color. If you go to a trade show today, and if you look at the finest gemstone dealers and you look for emeralds, those are the priciest, rarest types of colors. So my gift, if I will, is to really bring you that, again, that experience of wearing what the perfect emerald would look like, or should look like, looks like when you actually find it, which is very rare. Think of these stones, extraordinarily rare. Sometimes they are green, but they're opaque. Sometimes they have a better color. It's very hard to get it all right. Oh, but they did here. It is the perfect look. And when you look at, too, the way that you created the stone surrounding it, everything leads your eye in to the center, doesn't it? So if you are buying an extraordinary stone, then you must create an equally stunning mounting. So the reason why I make this mounting not so simple, but more sophisticated, more elegant, more intricate, is because I think of it as I just bought a very rare Colombian emerald and I need to make a ring that fits the stone. So jewelry is always, you buy the stone first because it's rare and unique, and then you create the mounting after. You don't do it the other way around. So it's always inspiration comes from the stone. Oh, you know what? They just told me we have 60 of these remaining. So we're going to say a quick hi to Clydra in California. Clydra, welcome to HSN. You're with JDousset.
Hi, Connie. Hello, John.
Clydra, where have you been?
I called you the week after my birthday, left a message, called 2 days later and left a message. My son and I came to the shop that Friday, and you were closed, and I was devastated.
Yeah, we called you. So you should call us back to come visit you.
Well, you know what? I'm going to call you like next week and leave your message.
Please do.
But what I want everybody to know is this. Please, number one, ladies, do not look at the price that you're looking at, because you are getting a designer that has a passion, a great love for what he does. And that is implicated, the craftsmanship, the workmanship in every piece that you will receive. And like he said, he wants to give you the experience of having, you know, the best emerald, the best ruby, the best sapphire. You know, I have over 30 pieces. I stopped counting. Wow. And every time I open that box, I feel like $100 million. I am a walking billboard for Jean. He knows this. I've been shopping with him from day one. Yes. I just came back from lunch, and everybody wanted to know I'm wearing him literally almost head to toe. So, ladies, please listen to what he's saying, because it is true. I've worn other designers. He is the best man on the planet. Buy this stuff. I'm telling you, you are going to feel like $100 million.